Welcome to another episode of Carrie V TV. I am your host, Carrie V, and we're going to talk about gratitude. Here in the States, it is Thanksgiving week, and I thought it prudent to talk about gratitude, specifically gratitude for others. People who are grateful are happier. They are more productive. They have a better outlook on life. They just have a higher confidence level. They're happier. So why not be grateful? I want to focus outward, grateful for the people in your life, whether you know them or they are complete strangers. I want you to be so focused on them this week that you are constantly telling them, thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for what you said. Thank you for what you did. I want you to look outward at the people in your life and treat them as if today, the day that you're in contact with them, is their last day on earth. Would you treat them differently? Would you spend more time with them? Would you be more appreciative? Would you tell them you love them if it's someone you know? Would you take more time to just be extra compassionate with them? So whether you know them or not, I am going to ask you, I'm going to challenge you to at least once a day tell someone in written form, thank you. So I want you to carry some thank you notes with you, just little tiny ones. Maybe even I challenged my mastermind group to have cards printed up, like business card size, that say, thank you, that meant the world to me. And then as you're handing it to them, tell them what they did. Maybe it's a cashier who was exceedingly kind to you, and her kindness just made you so calm. Maybe somebody who had a big, huge grocery cart saw you with one loaf of bread and said, why don't you go ahead of me? You whip that cart out and you say, thank you for being exceedingly kind to me today. Maybe it's somebody that you know that you write a note to. You know, it's been a long time, Mom, since I thanked you for being so amazing. So I wanted to write it and tell you. I want you to do this for the next 30 days. It is a month where we focus on gratitude. We should focus on gratitude all year long. But in November in the States, we tend to really focus on gratitude. So I want you to focus on it so much that every day you send a written note or hand a written note to somebody every day for the next 30 days. Think back to a time when a perfect stranger was kind to you. I'll never forget the time I was in the airport, stuck in an airport overnight. And I couldn't get through security because by the time I got to the airport, all of the lines were closed and you couldn't get through security, very small airport. And so I was out in front of security and it was late. I was tired. I was falling asleep. And a security guard put me into the military room, even though I'm not military. And his words were, I'm military, ma'am. It is my job to serve and protect, and that is what I am going to do tonight. You need to stay in here where you're safe. I'll never forget his kindness. I wish I had asked him his name. I wish that I had been able to hand him a note and say, thank you. Thank you so much. When I left that room at 3:30 in the morning to go check in for my flight, I left a note on the little counter in there. Thank you so much for letting me use your room. It means the world to me. I was tired. I was thirsty. And you allowed me to use this room. Thank you. But these things happen every day to us. If we're mindful of them, we'll see them. And I'm going to challenge you to write a thank you and hand it to somebody every day for the next 30 days. And I would love to hear feedback of how it increases your gratitude, the way you feel, the way you carry yourself. I bet you anything you start standing in Wonder Woman stance, shoulders back, feet wide, standing tall. You know why? Because you are pretty fantastic. You are a superhero. Let's call it superhero stance because dudes can do this too. Superhero stance. Because when you start practicing gratitude, you are a superhero. Practice gratitude, reach out, thank you in written form every day for the next 30 days. Who's up for this challenge? I love you, and I will see you on the next episode of Carrie V TV. Bye.